Hi everyone, my name is Lena and I'll be talking about the Martian atmosphere in my presentation. Today, Mars seems like a cold, desolate world with no liquid water, an extremely thin atmosphere, no geologic activity, and the inability to support life, but that's not quite proven yet. The surface is red, which is caused by the oxidation of iron, which is caused by oxygen. The atmosphere is 100 times thinner than Earth's atmosphere and is composed of 95% carbon dioxide, and trace amounts of nitrogen, argon, oxygen, carbon monoxide, water, nitrogen oxide, neon, hydrogen, deuterium oxygen, krypton, and xenon. Mars's current atmosphere is thick enough to allow the formation of wind, storms, and clouds. The largest dust storms in the solar system occur on Mars. It even snows on this planet, but instead of frozen water falling from the sky, frozen carbon dioxide flakes fall from the sky. Temperatures range from negative 190 degrees Fahrenheit near the poles to 70 degrees Fahrenheit near the equator. There may be life on Mars, but astronomers are still trying to prove this. NASA's MAVEN spacecraft has been studying Mars's atmosphere from orbit since September 2014. Mars 4 billion years ago. 4 billion years ago, Mars's atmosphere was probably thick enough to allow water to exist in a liquid state. Evidence of this comes from erosion in channels on Mars's surface. Mars also has evidence of volcanic activity. The largest volcano, Olympus Mons, shows evidence of heavy lava flow, meaning Mars was geologically active about 4 billion years ago. The thick carbon dioxide atmosphere and liquid water state may have been enough to allow life to exist on the planet. Mars's thick atmosphere is believed to have been stripped away by solar winds. Because of this, liquid water froze and the landscape became cold and dry. Mars became geologically inactive, so volcanoes no longer erupted. The magnetic field disappeared once the planet became geologically inactive, causing most of the atmosphere to be stripped away by solar winds. Earth's magnetic field stops these solar winds from stripping our atmosphere, but sadly for Mars, the planet became inactive. How do we know what happened? The MAVEN mission has been orbiting Mars since September 2014. MAVEN is studying how water and other molecules could have escaped through the planet's atmosphere and out into space. In 2015, MAVEN detected a coronal mass ejection hitting Mars' atmosphere. The spacecraft detected gas molecules being ejected into space from the atmosphere because of the coronal mass ejection. This is just a small-scale version of what caused most of the atmosphere to be stripped away. This mission will eventually provide enough data to allow man to explore Mars on foot. Evidence of water on Mars? Mars' past thicker atmosphere most likely allowed water to exist in a liquid state, but the atmosphere was stripped away and the remaining water froze. There is evidence of a history of liquid water on Mars, and there is currently water and ice on the planet. There is trace amounts of water in the atmosphere and massive ice sheets that were recently discovered beneath the surface. This is a short animation of what Mars may have looked like before its atmosphere was stripped away by solar winds. As you can see, Mars may have had liquid water and vegetation, but as solar winds stripped the atmosphere, water froze, vegetation died, and the landscape dried up. Quiz time. What was the purpose of what is the purpose of the MAVEN mission? Number 2, where did the largest dust storms in the solar system occur? And number 3, what is the largest volcano on Mars called? And this is my works cited page. Thanks for listening.